So a few days ago I got unofficially tagged to do this survey by Hannah Shepherd, and I've since been thinking that it's actually a pretty good idea, as I don't think I've done something like this before, and I thought it'd be fun to give it a try. So thank you, Hannah. Let us begin. Question 1. What is your biggest fear? If you've seen my phobias video, then you'll know that actually I used to think that I was claustrophobic, which means I had a fear of enclosed spaces. As it happens, I've come to the conclusion that I'm not. I don't particularly enjoy tight spaces, but I think I'm actually more worried about suffocation. We got taught in our science class about carbon monoxide when I was about in year 8, and for weeks afterwards I was terrified of going to sleep because I was certain that I was just going to die in my sleep. But actually I think the biggest fear I have is of contracting a disease like dementia and not being able to remember who I am or what actually matters to me and what makes me me. Question 2. How did you find out Santa wasn't real? What? Santa isn't real? Just kidding. But it's actually kind of a funny story that was also devastating at the time of how I found out Santa wasn't real. The story may sound like I'm actually digressing, but I am. This is related, trust me. In my family, the Tooth Fairy is also known as Fairy Twinkletoes. I don't know why I did that. It's just, that's her name. Her name is Fairy Twinkletoes. And as Tooth Fairies usually do, she leaves a tooth under our pillow and takes our letter and the tooth that is inside the letter. And also, she would leave £1 whole in its place. I know, I was a rich child. But unfortunately, one day it wasn't a particularly notable day, other than the fact that I was searching for a video to watch, and in my search I looked through some of my parents' drawers in the case that maybe they had hidden a video there that I particularly liked. I don't know why they would do that, but my mind clearly was not with it that day. And I unfortunately came across some letters. These letters, I looked at them more carefully and saw that they had my handwriting on and were addressed to Fairy Twinkletoes. Yeah, it was quite upsetting. For a minute I was thinking, I thought maybe it was a conspiracy and my mum and dad had been stealing the letters that were supposed to go to Fairy Twinkletoes. But I waited until my mum got home and took her aside and asked, "Mum, is Fairy Twinkletoes real?" She admitted that she wasn't real. Then I was a very observant child and realised that if Fairy Twinkletoes was real, other things in my life might not be real too. So I also then asked, is Santa real? In short, it was the worst day of my life. Question 3. What is the best idea you've ever had? Oh, tell me a vlog, Megan. Yeah. I'd actually think that the best idea I've ever had was to start playing music, as I think it's had a very big impact in my life, and also to read lots of books, because books are the way forward. And I've also started writing a book, which has been a very good idea as well.
Did you know, on the news today, it said that a fifth of all the 32,000 kids they asked don't read. Oh, do read. Only a fifth. 32,000 kids.
I can't believe that is shocking.
Outside of school.
How can kids not read? Oh, sick. Question 4. What is the most embarrassing things your parents have ever done? My parents actually in general aren't that embarrassing, but they do happen to be in possession of some videos. Stop laughing, Megan. I've tried on several occasions to destroy these videos, but they are very well protected. Also, my parents did dress me in boys' clothes as a child. Not cool, parents. Not cool. Question 5. If you could have one career for the rest of your life, what would it be? Quite simply, film composition. It's just like an excuse to watch films all day and make music. What job could be better than that? Okay, so that is all of the questions, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys sometime later, maybe. On a PS note, if anyone has any ideas on how to delete incriminating videos of when you were children, please let me know.